Ma'am, I'm concerned that you may be actually drinking right now because I don't know how else to say
I'm not drinking right now, Your Honor.
talk to your attorney. Well, we'll call the cases of Amber Bonham, case numbers 24S00335, 15T11900, 15T13180, and 24W00636. We're here for a pretrial, a pre-hearing conference, and 2 reviews.
What's for the people?
Matthew Answer on behalf of Miss Amber Bonham. Amber, can you unmute and state your name for the judge, please?
Amber Louise Bonham.
All right, in this particular case, I continued the bench warrant.
Yes.
And she was here on March 27th. Since then, on April 1st, she missed the scheduled test between 9 p.m. and 12 a.m. Testing on April 2nd at 4:01 a.m. Which that is 4 hours after. Ma'am, please stop talking. Which is some 4 hours after she was scheduled to test. On April 1st, she missed nope, that's the same day. On April 4th, she was supposed to test at 11:57. She tested at 11:57 when she was supposed to. She had an alcohol BAC of 0.022. Retested on April the 5th at 12:14 and had an alcohol BAC of 0.017. Ma'am, you're being arraigned on a new violation in this case. You have a right to have a hearing on these violations, at which time, if it is shown that you did violate, your bond can be revoked. On April 21st, if she hasn't turned herself in, her bond is going to be forfeited that she posted before. And so that is where we are.
Okay. Your Honor. I hate to waste the court's time, Your Honor. Can we approach, please?
No, I don't know what there is to approach about. She tested positive again for alcohol.
Your Honor, if I might, please.
No, Amber. Do not make it worse than it is.
And Judge, I think she was supposed to have a new assessment completed at this time as well. I don't know if that's been done.
Yeah, Your Honor. She's been working on that assessment with Matt Statman. The next available time that Matt Statman let Amber know is available is the beginning of May. It's a little backed up, according to
when she called. We've sent people there since March 27th who've had appointments.
I wasn't aware when she called, Your Honor, but she did state she has emailed and called them.
What is it that you want to say to me, Mr. Mansour, in a breakout room that you can't say here?
Your Honor, I was wondering if there's any alternative or anything we can do regarding
no alternative. The alternative is for her to not drink, which she can't stop doing.
Your Honor, even if we could maybe, agree to get her into some sort of program in the meantime to not allow her to turn.
That was what we just tried to do, and she still hasn't even gotten the assessment done. All right. I'm done setting pretrials in this case. Apparently, she's not going to turn herself in, and she's not going to stop drinking. Bench warrant will continue, and we're going to have her picked up.
Your Honor, if I could, just one last request. If she would agree to just check into a program within, the next 48 hours even, would you consider, I don't know if she's willing to do it, but if she is.
Complete denial. But if she says she wants to check in 48 hours, I'll hear from her about that.
Okay, can I, Amber, are you willing to do that?
I don't know that I fully understand what that means, Your Honor. If you could please just allow for me to understand what checking in means.
Your Honor, if you want, I can talk to her, so we don't do this on the record.
Ask this again. Ms. Woods, before they go into the breakout room, is there anything you would like to say?
Judge, I don't know if this really makes any difference. But she also tested positive on 3/16, and I don't think she was violated for that either. I'm just shocked because of how she's come to court saying that she's an honest person and will do everything and anything that the court asked of her. And then after that hearing, she was violated. And then she goes back out and is drinking again. It's just shocking.
I have not been drinking, Your Honor. And and I have been honest every step of the way, and I will not be anything other than. I have admitted to my wrongs. I have admitted to my wrongs, Miss Woods. I have. That is prior to 3/27. And I have been compliant.
Mm-hmm.
I have, Your Honor. I have.
Mr. Mansour, you should probably talk to your client.
Thank you.
The court will call the cases of the state of Michigan versus Amber Bonham, 24S 00335, and all the other cases.
Tiffany Woods for the people.
Matthew Mansour on behalf of Ms. Bonham. Amber, can you unmute and state your name one more time?
Amber Louise Bonham.
Thank you. Mr. Mansour?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for that opportunity. I have given Ms. Bonham the number to call. Thank you, Ms. Johnson. She sent me a number for the access number to get residential treatment. She has it. Your Honor, I'm hopeful she calls and checks into a program. She was just very, stressed out and frustrated and scared because she has a child at home. She doesn't know what would happen if she does check into a treatment program. I told her to try to line everything up right now with her work and her child and everything. She has the number. If you could please just, if you could leave the warrant outstanding, we understand, but please see if you can see if you can refrain from having her picked up like immediately, if possible.
We talked about this last time she was here. I gave her specific options to not have that occur. And we're back here again with what community correction shows as a positive test. Obviously, she's entitled to have a hearing on that when the time comes. The bench warrant will be outstanding, and she should get herself into a place within 72 hours. After that, I'm going to request that the Sheriff's Department pick her up.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
And there'll be no more court dates set until these matters are resolved.
Your Honor, if I might.
Amber, no, please.
No, Mr. Mansour, I just want to understand what it is that is expected of me. I will go into a placement for some time period. I don't know.
Ma'am, I'm not your attorney. That is for your attorney to explain, and you've had a meeting with him. If you need additional time to talk to him, please call him so he can explain it to you.
I don't know what this means, and I'm just looking to understand.
Ma'am, I'm concerned that you may be actually drinking right now, because I don't know how else to say, talk
I'm
to your
not drinking
attorney.
right now, Your Honor.
Talk to your attorney.